Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Saddle Rock Sports Network. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon here in Kim, Colorado. About 4 minutes to tip off for the Region 6 Colorado 1A championship game. Winner of this game punches their ticket to the state playoffs next week in Greeley, playing for the Elite 8 spot. Should be a lot of fun, and it's Mustangs versus Mustangs today. It's going to be the hometown Kim Branson Mustangs taking on the visiting Prairie Mustangs. How did we get here? Let's look at the bracket so far, at least for this regional. Again, this is one of the first regionals played yesterday. Kim Branson defeated Denver Academy of Toro, the number 6 seed, over the number 27 seed by the score of 63-35. The second game of the day was much closer as the number 22 seeded Prairie Mustangs upset the number 11 Front Range Baptist Falcons. It really was a Prairie led the entire way. They came out fast. Front Range got to within 3 points in the third quarter, but then Prairie kind of built up a lead. They were up by about 9 or 10 most of the fourth quarter and end up being a 5-point difference there. So Mustangs versus Mustangs. Now, as far as the rest of the state tournament bracket, you'll see it right there. Most of those first-round games are going to be played today. A lot of them will be on the NFHS network, so make sure you catch them there. Some of the ladies games played in Honey are going to be on the Saddle Rock Sports Network for ladies 2A regionals there, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Who should we be watching here for both squads? For the visiting Prairie Mustangs, it was quite the showing yesterday from Brendan Bringlesman. He averages 4.5, but he stepped up and scored 13 points in yesterday's contest. In terms of leading his team in scoring, it's let me make sure I get this right. He's a sophomore, number 24, Hunter Johnson, averages 12.5. Another one to watch in my mind is going to be senior Lane Schock. He averages almost 6 points a game. He's number 11, and yesterday he scored about 8 points. He did score 8 points in the contest. Ryer Holloway also dropped 8, only averaging 3 points a game coming into yesterday, so quite a few of those Prairie Mustangs stepping up, surpassing their season averages and getting the job done against the Front Range Baptist Falcons yesterday. For the Kim Branson Mustangs, they have 5 starters that all average about 11 points a game or more, led by senior number 3 Coulter Cranston. He averages about 12.5, as does junior Will Doherty. He's number 2 on the squad. And then our trio of sophomores, Cam Rosas, Dave Gomez, and Trotter Watkins. Dave Gomez averages just over 12, and Trotter and Cameron average about 11.5 apiece. So a very even spread scoring distribution for the Kim Mustangs. It's always interesting to see which Mustang is going to answer the call and who's going to lead their team any given night. All right, it should be a fun one. Again, winner of this regional set to take on the winner of the number 3 regional. The top-seeded team in that bracket is Cheyenne Wells. Both of these teams would love to get there, have an opportunity to play for the chip. And, man, I'm just excited. And we don't, I can't even talk today. This is fun. I've got a neat crew. We got Blake Olguin. He's our sophomore. He's a junior. He's our cameraman today. Helping out with the stats is my lovely wife and my father-in-law. It's going to be kind of cool. Now we'll take a quick break for the pledge. If you tuned into yesterday's broadcast, you heard the voice of Mason Riddle. He and Jackie Rios and Peyton Espinoza are headed up to High Plains to cover the Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. All right, time for your starting lineups, first with the visiting Prairie Mustangs. Starters for tonight, senior number 3, Bo Carson. Senior, number 11, there he is, Lane Schock, one of the guys to watch tonight for sure. Junior, number 14, Tyler Trout. Junior, number 23, Brendan Bringleson. Rounding out the starting five, sophomore, number 24, Hunter Johnson. Now time for the hometown, Kim Branson Mustangs. Getting it started, number 1, sophomore, Cameron Rosas. Junior, number 2, Will Doherty. Senior, number 3, Coulter Cranston. Sophomore, number 3, David Gomez. And rounding out the starting five, sophomore, number 30, Trotter Watkins. Mustangs versus Mustangs. How often do you get the same mascot squaring off in a playoff game? This is going to be fun. And I will do my best not just to say Mustangs have the ball. Looks like it's going to be Lane Schock and Coulter Cranston squaring off to tip it up. Mustangs going from right to left on your screen. I'm sorry, Kim Branson from right to left. Prairie from left to right. All right, ladies and gents, let's get it on. Kim controls the tip. Trotter Watkins loses the ball. Carlson comes up with it. Bringleson guarded by Doherty. Junior on junior there. Trout with it now, top of the key. He's going to drive and dish back to Bringleson. Works his way into the paint. Coulter Cranston is up there for the quick block. Cam Rosas works it up. He's got Dave Gomez deep in the corner. Trotter Watkins, three-point specialist, thought about it, thought otherwise. Now Cranston, deep corner. They swing it back around to the other side. Doherty's going to drive into the paint, dishes it out to Cam Rosas. Three is up and away and rims out. Trout with the board, but he drug the pivot foot a little too much. It's going to be Mustang ball underneath. Cam Rosas to inbounds. Watkins with it at the top of the key. Prairie in a man-to-man defense to get us started. Trotter Watkins, his three ball, no good. Bringleson with the board. Slows it down, gets it in the hands of Lane Schock. Bringleson now guarded high by Doherty. That's Carlson with it. Give and go to Trout. Nice cut. And that's the first point of the game. Trout scores for his crew. Doherty had it, drives back to Gomez. Gomez, long jumpers off. Mustangs 0 for 3 from the floor. Here come the other Mustangs. Prairie with it now. Carlson guarded by Watkins. Johnson, floater in the lane is good. 4 quick points from Prairie. And an unforced turnover by Gomez. It's going to be Prairie ball. Not exactly the way the Kim Branson Mustangs anticipated starting this ball game. But they have some other games earlier in the season where they did start slow and rose to the occasion. But Prairie started fast last night and finished strong. So let's just see what happens. Schock deep in the paint, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson over to Carlson now. Carlson back to Bringleson, guarded by Doherty up high. Zoom out just a little bit. Bringleson's got Johnson deep on the block. 6 unanswered points by Prairie. And the Prairie faithful are excited here in the gym. Watkins skip pass over to Doherty. Coulter Cranston with it now. Kicks it back out to Watkins. Another skip pass. Little off the mark. Gomez has it. Cranston thinks about it, decides to give it a go. 4 straight misses from the field for the Mustangs. Bringleson working it down the floor. Doherty, oh, they're going to say no contact, no foul contact both ways. They're going to let him play. Will Doherty gets it out to Cam Rosas up the field. Trotter Watkins drives in, dishes out to Doherty. He's going to drive in and kick. He tried to get Cranston, deflected by by Prairie. That's going to be Kim Branson ball. First two substitutions of the day. Here comes Holloway and Dollarshell for Trout and Carlson. In yesterday's contest, the Prairie Mustangs went about 9 deep. They got one more player that got significant minutes in the contest yesterday, and that would be Owen Kilmer. Back to it here, folks. Dave Gomez. Mustangs yet to score. 3.5 minutes gone by here in the contest. Doherty, top of the key, kicks it back out to Watkins, guarded high by Dollarshell. Shooter on shooter there. Watkins still, there's a force field on top of the Kim Branson bucket. That deflection by Rosas stops the transition. Still going to be Prairie ball. Bringleson guarded up high. They get it to Holloway down low, and he scores. That was Ryer Holloway, number 30 on the bucket. Oh, a little bit of contact underneath. I think they're going to get Lane Schock on the foul. That's Lane Schock's first. Lane Schock taking a quick breather. Bringleson coming out as well. Trout and Carlson back in the game. That was a quick break for them. In and out, maybe a 30-second breather. Trotter Watkins guarded high by Trout. 8 unanswered thus far for Prairie. Gomez looking to change it. Not with that turnover. Carlson with the steal. Nearly intercepted by the Mustangs. That pick was good. Gomez is able to gather. Still too strong. 5 unanswered, 5 misses by the Mustangs here in the first. Deflection by Coulter Cranston here on the side. Schock and Bringleson checking back in for Prairie. Holloway and Dollarshell back on the bench. Bringleson with it up high, skips it out. Long three, no good for Carlson. Will Doherty on the rebound. Here comes Trotter Watkins and the Mustangs. And Kim Branson, a lot of Mustangs. I'll probably do that about 3 million times tonight. Doherty, he has a cutting Coulter Cranston, and the ice is broken. Coulter Cranston with his first bucket, and the Mustangs are on the board, 8-2. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Long skip pass. Johnson gets it out to Carlson. He tees it up. He comes up short. Long rebound in the hands of Coulter Cranston. He's going to turn on the Jets. He finds Will Doherty, thought about it, and he's going to kick it back out. Cam Rosas now here on the wing. They swing it to the other side. Dave Gomez with the ball. He's going to tee one up. No good. Another miss by the Mustangs from deep. Kim Branson struggling here in the first. Johnson with it. Prairie doing a good job moving the ball. Schock loses his footing. Body's on the floor. No fouls, just slipping. Gomez with the rebound. Bringleson's able to get it. Tell you what, Prairie has done a good job of scouting the Kim Branson defense. They are really hustling back defensively, and Kim Branson has yet to get a transition bucket. Mustangs with it now. Rosas to inbounds deep on the baseline. Watkins guarded by Dollarshell, now in the hands of Rosas. I think we had a moving screen. Oh, they're going to get Will Doherty on the foul. Will Doherty picks up his first. Holloway back in the game now. Trout's pass deflected. Will Doherty just lets it go. Gomez able to recover. Turnaround jumper by Will, no good. Holloway with the board. They get it back in the hands of Holloway. Good movement by Prairie. They get to the baseline. Shock has it. Kicks it back out to Dollarshell. He had a couple big threes last night. Holloway now, Bringleson. Prairie sets it back up. They work around the perimeter. Nice and patient. They get it to Shock down low. That shot may have been deflected. And I think that's going to be Lane Shock picking up his second personal foul of the game. That was Lane Shock, number 11, with the foul. Just over a minute to play. It's still a 6-point Prairie lead, 8-2. Cooper Winter is now in the game for the Mustangs. Will Doherty getting a little bit of a breather. Trotter Watkins handling now. Top of the key. Cranston, there's a nice battle between Holloway and Gomez trying to get that post position. Cooper Winter has it. He drives and kicks back to Cranston. He's going to give it a go. Still nothing from deep for the Mustangs. Bringleson finds Holloway on the run. Dollarshell with it. He lets it fly. Just short. Carlson with the rebound. And that is a jump ball call. Cranston able to get some hands on it. Arrow points Prairie way. .25 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Carlson back to Johnson. Now Dollarshell at the top of the key. Bringleson way up high. Mustangs running kind of a 2-3. 8 seconds left as they work it around. Dollarshell with it now. He's not afraid to pull the trigger on a long one. Holloway, he's got a second. He gets it off. It's no good. 8-2. Prairie lead at the end of 1 here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
The High Desert Hunting Company, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by their convenient location in Trinidad, Colorado, to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit Woody's Furniture in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal, professional, and stress-free furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and the student broadcasters of this game.
Welcome back. 6-point Prairie lead, 8-2. Over the number 6 ranked Kim Branson Mustangs. Watched all season. I don't think the Mustangs have come out this cold, with the exception of a game against Primero early on in the year. Let's see if the Kim Branson crew can up the offensive output here a little bit. Trotter Watkins drives and dishes. They work it around. Gomez now back to Rosas. Mustangs being patient as they work it around. Gomez in the corner. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Cranston. Watkins, excellent job by Prairie to close out on the perimeter. No easy wide open shots. Trotter Watkins finally gets one to fall. Mustang's first longer shot of the night is a 3-ball by Watkins, and it's a 3-point game. That was Bo Carlson. Nice little baseline jumper. The lead is now 5 for Prairie. Will Doherty driving kick to Watkins. He thought about it again. Carlson with a nice closeout. Gomez now on the far side. He's going to give it a go. No dice that time. Good hustle by Will Doherty, but he had a foot out of bounds when he got to the ball. That'll be Prairie's ball. Deep looks like Kim Branson picking up man-to-man defense, full court. Bringleson again guarded by Doherty. In the hands of Trout. And a little double dribble travel that not quite a Euro step. Unforced turnover, that will be Kim Branson ball. Will Doherty with it now. Little jumper, no good, still too strong. Mustangs struggling from the floor. Here come the Prairie Mustangs. Carlson, he's got Trout at the post. He was double teamed and fouled on that shot attempt. Bo Carlson is going to go to the line. That was Dave Gomez picking up the foul. His first personal. That's number 14, Tyler Trout. I asked for some fun pictures, and Tyler Trout did not disappoint. Averaging almost 8 a game. Misses his first opportunity there. Second is away. Off the glass is good. The lead is back up to 6 for Prairie. Cranston on the cut. Will Doherty catch and shoot, no good. Trotter Watkins with the rebound. Reverse is no good. Here comes Prairie. Holloway with it. And another foul on the defense. I think Cam Rosas is going to pick up the foul. Nope, that's Will Doherty picking up the foul. That's Will's second. Bringleson had the no-look pass to the Mustang crowd over there. Gomez with it now in the hands of Watkins. Rosas back to Trotter. Now Dave. Kim Branson working it around the perimeter. Skip pass over to Gomez. He's got a lane. He attacks, and he's going to get fouled in the act of shooting. And that is going to be Hunter Johnson with his first. That graphic isn't right. That was not Cooper Winter. That's Dave Gomez at the line. Dave able to cash in on his first. Second is up and away. The sophomore is perfect that trip to the line, and the lead is 4 for Prairie. Holloway with it, picked up by Watkins, up high. Hunter Johnson with it now, looking for somebody at the post. Doesn't have him. Carlson with it, guarded by Doherty. Holloway falls in the lane, no foul called, a little bit of contact, just lost his balance. They're going to say last touch by Prairie. Kim Branson with the chance to make it a one-possession lead. Cam Rosas with it. Guarded by Holloway. Kim Branson swinging the ball around the perimeter, back in the hands of Rosas. Doherty and Gomez working on the baseline. Spin move gets it in the hands of Cranston. Will Doherty's shot from normally his spot. He's missed 2 from there thus far tonight. Cranston with the rebound. Rosas looking to get it in to Gomez, and they're going to say Trout was a little too physical, trying to get Gomez away from that low post, and Trout picks up his first personal foul. Kim Branson Mustangs with it under their own bucket. Chance to get the lead to 2. Cranston not able to connect. Bringleson with the rebound. Gets it away in the hands of Johnson. He backs it out. Holloway with it. Guarded by Watkins. Picks up his dribble. Watkins is right there, back in the hands of Johnson now. Johnson drives to the paint. Euros. Floater is good. Hunter Johnson connecting. Dave Gomez, he's going to drive, kicks it to Watkins, back in the hands of Gomez to Watkins now. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the half. Gomez here on the near wing. Kim Branson looking to swing it around. Got to hand it to Prairie. They are not giving Kim Branson anything easy to look at. This is definitely playoff ball. There are some hands on Colter Cranston as he was working on the paint. Let's see who got him. That was on number 24, Hunter Johnson. You can always just look up there. Cam Rosas to inbound. Let's see, that's Bo Carlson checking in for Johnson. Charter Watkins with it now, guarded by Trout. Gets it in the hands of Rosas. Rosas going to let it fly from about 3 foot beyond the arc. The long ball is good for Cam Rosas. We're back to a 3-point game. Prairie up 13-10 with just about 3 minutes to go in the half. Dollar Shell with it. Back to Holloway. Bringleson wants it, and he has it. Carlson had it. Poked away by Gomez. Potential transition bucket for the Mustangs. Gomez slows it down. He finds a cutting Colter Cranston. Back into Rosas' hands. Rosas driving the paint, and they're going to say no foul. I'm sorry, no bucket. There was a foul on the floor by Prairie. That was Bo Carlson picking up the foul, his first of the game. 4th team foul by Prairie. Next foul by Prairie will send Kim Branson to the line with the auto double bonus. Bringleson with a nice steal. Gets it in the hands of Trout. They're going to say Bringleson had a foul somewhere in the backcourt. Maybe a moving screen. I didn't see it. I was watching the ball action. And that was the 15 foul. That was on Bringleson. Picks up his first personal. But more importantly, that sends Colter Cranston to the line for the Kim Branson Mustangs. Colter misses his first free throw.
All right, Colter, you can do it.
Misses his second. Bringleson with it now in the hands of Holloway. Holloway's going to work. He kicks it out to Carlson. Carlson lets it fly. Nothing but nylon for senior Bo Carlson. And the lead is back to 6 for Prairie with about 2 minutes to go here in the second. Cranston working in the paint, elevates and connects. Senior Coulter Cranston with the big bucket. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bringleson with it at the corner. Flicks it over to Holloway. Back to Bringleson. Trout, elbow jumper is good. Tyler Trout connects. Will Doherty with it. Trotter Watkins, he wants the 3-ball action. Three-point game once again. Minute and a half to go here in the second. Dollarshell kicks it out to Carlson. Carlson baseline, gets it to Trout rather. Oh, rebound, hustle play by Carlson. Oh, he gets up, draws the contact. Smart play by the senior Carlson. That's Trotter Watkins picking up the foul. He knew he had him. That's Trotter's first personal. Senior Bo Carlson at the line. You'll see the stats right there. Average is almost 6. Last night's game, he had 4. Not a huge score for Prairie, but tell you what, his defensive intensity has proved really valuable, at least in that game last night and so far tonight. Misses both of his opportunities there. It's still a 3-point Prairie lead. Just over a minute to play here in the half. Watkins back to Gomez now. Gomez drive and dishes. Rosas with it. Will Doherty, they swing it. Watkins has it over here on the corner. Gomez now at the top, guarded by Holloway. He has a cutting Trotter Watkins. Baseline is good. Dime of the night from Dave Gomez to Trotter Watkins. It's a 1-point game. Bringleson, guarded by Doherty. Bringleson loses it. It's Coulter Cranston up ahead. He elevates, gets the layup. The Mustangs with their first lead of the game, 19-18. Kim Branson up. Bringleson with it. 16 seconds to go. Chance to take the lead going into half. Dave Gomez deflects that. Here goes Cam Rosas. He is fouled on the play. Going to go to the line with 5 seconds left. That little pop, that was me hitting my microphone. I was pumping my fist. For those of you that don't know, I have a son, number 2, Will Doherty, on the Kim Branson Mustang team, so I try to not get too excited. I know everybody watching across the state enjoys cheering for both these teams. Here's Cam Rosas. He connects on his first. The sophomore is good there. This is just his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Clock runs down. Dollarshell does not connect. And the lead now belongs to the Kim Branson Mustangs. The score 21-18. We'll hear from a few sponsors and be right back.
Coda the West Real Estate specializes in residential, commercial, vacant land, property management, and farm ranch properties. Our exceptional staff of realtors truly believes we can accomplish anything with honesty and integrity. We possess the knowledge and experience that enables us to bring more properties to a successful close. With cutting-edge marketing tools to guide you towards buying or selling property with comprehensive support from start to finish. We're here for you every step of the way. Call Coda the West Real Estate today to learn why we lead the market in satisfied customers.
Incorporated, located in Raton, New Mexico, offers roll-off and dumpster services throughout northeastern New Mexico and southeastern Colorado. Cleaning out your house or around your house. Do you have construction jobs? Our 30-yard roll-offs are perfect for these bigger jobs. You load it, we haul it. Do you have day-to-day trash? We offer 3-yard dumpster services that get dumped weekly or bi-weekly. For more information regarding prices and services, please visit our website, arthurrolloff.com, or call our office at 575-445-8072.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. This is going to be your Woody's Furniture halftime scoring summary. We'll call it the halftime show. That's what we'll call it today. Your score right now is 21-18, and it was a reversal of roles. The story, quarter by quarter, the Prairie Mustangs came out hot, outscoring Kim Branson to the tune of 8-2. A fair low-scoring adventure for both of these squads. But then the Kim Branson Mustangs outscored the Prairie Mustangs 19-8 in the second quarter to eventually take the lead. And again, the Kim Branson team leads by 3 going into halftime. All right, who's been able to get it done for their teams offensively thus far? So let's start out with Prairie. Hunter Johnson with 6 points coming off of 3 made field goals. Tyler Trout with 4. Bo Carlson with 4. And Ryer Holloway with 2 points of his own. For the hometown Mustangs, Trotter Watkins leads the way with 8 points of his own. Let's see who else here. Coulter Cranston has 6, Cam Rosas with 5, and Dave Gomez with 2. In terms of foul trouble here in the game, nobody in significant foul trouble yet. For the visiting Prairie Mustangs, Lane Schock and Hunter Johnson both have 2 fouls apiece. Brendan Bringlesman, Tyler Trout, and Bo Carlson each have 1. On the Kim Branson side, Will Doherty has 2 and Dave Gomez has 1. So nobody in significant foul trouble early here in the game. And that's what you want to see. We want to see both teams at full strength going into the third quarter. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to hear from a few more sponsors, and then we'll be back here in about 6 minutes with the third quarter of play.
Angus is a first-generation registered and commercial cattle operation, headquartered at over 8,000 feet in the mountains of southern Colorado, west of Trinidad. They strive to offer the highest quality genetics from the most proven, sought-after sires and females in the Angus breed that perform and thrive in high-altitude conditions. They have many options, from embryos, pregnancies, semen, and registered and commercial cattle sales. Contact Justin Lucero at 719-859-1321 for more information.
Another sponsor we want to give a shout out to is Coach Traegon Marquez with New York Life Securities. You can reach him at 719-931-1251. Coach Traegon of the Grenada Bobcats can help you and your family proactively plan for the future and sleep easy at night knowing that your financial plan is in good hands. Whether you're looking to do a little retirement planning, maybe it's kids' college educations, maybe that huge vacation traveling the world that you need to plan for, give Coach Traegon a call, 719-931-1251. Thanks, Coach, for your support of Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and rewatched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week, or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week, between 8 and 12 games, for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
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 saddlerocksolutions.com for more information.
You just heard from some of our current and former student broadcasters talking to you about what we do here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, and we are proud to say that several of those broadcasters are now college students at the University of Denver, West Texas A&M, and CSU Pueblo. One or two of them actually still on the basketball court right now. And we are happy that this was a stepping stone in their future endeavors, whatever that may be. Maybe you're watching from home and would like student broadcasting at your school or in your community. Tell you what, give us a call here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. The best way to get in contact is to reach out to us on Facebook. We would love to help you start your student broadcasting adventure. It really is a blast. It's another way to get students involved into the excitement of high school sports, learn entrepreneurial skills, learn public communication skills, learn technical skills in terms of all this video equipment and computer stuff we do to make this all work. It's a ton of fun. If you would like to help us out in what we do, there's a couple ways you can do it. You've seen the commercials that we run. Those are all of our corporate business sponsors that help us keep these student broadcasters paid. So Blake Olguin, who is a junior at Branson running the main camera tonight, he is getting paid for his time, as are all of the student broadcasters across Colorado that we have working games today. It is a ton of fun. You could also be a super fan. That's just an individual that likes to step up and help us, and we want to say thank you to each of those super fans right there. If you'd like to learn more about what that is, head over to saddlerocksolutions.com/fans. Let's talk about where the rest of the Saddle Rock Sports crews are today. Now, we got 8 games coming your way, produced by those student-powered broadcasting crews. 4 of those games will be right here on the Saddle Rock Sports YouTube channel. 4 of them are actually going to be on NFHS and produced by our crews made of Kim Branson students, Levita students, and Honey students. It's going to be a ton of fun. And again, if there are changes to the times, and we will let you know if weather turns bad later on in the day and it impacts tomorrow's games, we will let you know that as well. All right, 8 minutes are on the clock. The number 6 seeded Kim Branson Mustangs sitting on a 3-point lead. 16 minutes to play here in the contest. That's a tiny lead, and that is a ton of basketball time. Winner punches their ticket to the Elite 8 in Greeley next week. Prairie gets to start with it. Bringleson guarded by Watkins up high now. Trout with it. Tries to get a cutter. That wanted Bringleson, but Bringleson got a little tied up with some of the Kim Branson players in the paint. Prairie turns it over. Kim Branson with an opportunity. Gomez with it now. Quick handoff to Watkins. They swing it around. Will Doherty with it now. Back to Watkins and Rosas. Prairie continuing to play some good high-pressure defense. Trotter Watkins lets it fly. No good. Shock with the board. Bringleson brings it down the court. He has Hunter Johnson. Wide open lane. Chased down, blocked by Coulter Cranston. All ball is what the refs say as Hunter Johnson hit the floor. Strong take by Johnson, stronger block by Cranston. Bringleson to inbounds. Back in the hands of Johnson, he lets it fly. That one comes up short. Long rebounds back to Johnson. Trout with it. Kicks it back to Bringleson. Prairie working it around the corner. Carlson, bounce pass into Shock. He's kind of loses it, body's on the floor. Trotter Watkins comes up with it. And I think a little extra steppity step by Trotter Watkins. I think, well, the reason that happened is because Prairie played great defense. They got back fast, and so all of a sudden, Watkins was looking at a 1-on-3 opportunity and 2 guys right on either side of him. Good job by Prairie to stop the transition. Neither team has scored, and they're going to say offensive foul there by Bringleson, trying to create a little space on Trotter Watkins. Bringleson picks up what I believe is going to be his second personal foul. Kim Branson with it on the far side. Rosas, the point guard, picked up by Bringleson. Rosas finds a cutting Gomez, not able to get the reverse to go. Johnson working down the right side. Little hesitation. Gets it to Shock. Elbow jumper, turn around, just long. Rosas with the finger on it. Shock and Cranston end up tying it up. Good hustle by both of those seniors. Both those young men want to keep going. Neither team has scored here in the third quarter. Good defense by both squads to start period number 3. Rosas gives it off to Watkins, now Gomez. Around the top. Watkins has a cutting Gomez. Turnaround Jay, no good. And Johnson got a little bit of body, did not let Gomez safely come down to the ground. That's going to be Hunter Johnson's. Let's see, how many is that on Johnson? That's foul number 3 according to my unofficial tally, and the scoreboard confirmed it. So that's 3 on Hunter Johnson. Second team foul by Prairie here to start it. Inbounds play works. Trotter Watkins with the quick bucket. Kim Branson up by 5, 23-18, 2 minutes into the third. Carlson thought about it, takes a couple dribbles, no good. And they're going to say Shock. Lane Shock got a little physical on the rebound attempt. And he picks up a foul. Shock with his third, so now the Prairie Mustangs with 2 of their starters with 3 fouls in Johnson and Shock. Cranston with it now. Cranston with it. And that's going to be a travel. He did pick up that pivot foot. Prairie really loaded that side defensively. There was a sea of open white jerseys on the far side of the court. Prairie really swarming in and created that turnover there. Prairie down by 5 now, 5.5 to go here in the third. Bringleson guarded by Watkins again. He's going to drive in, find Shock on the post. Lane Shock. And we have a quick timeout called by the Mustangs, by Prairie rather.
As we live longer, but retirement is so much more than one. EJ Johnson, your Raton Edward Jones financial advisor, wants to know what you want out of your retirement. Working together, you can look at the big picture and make a strategy to help reach your goals, because you can't prepare for the unexpected if you don't know where you're headed. Call him at 575-445-2345 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back, folks. Prairie Mustangs down by 3, 20-3. 5:21 on the clock. Sorry, 20-23, not 20-3. Both teams have scored only 3 points here thus far in the third. And that is a Kim Branson turnover. Prairie with the chance to make it a 1-point game, maybe tie it here in this possession. Hunter Johnson with it. He'll get to inbounds. Bringleson with it. Again, guarded by Watkins up high. Holloway now in the game. Deflection by Doherty, but back in the hands of Trout. Hunter Johnson with it, guarded by Gomez. He kicks it back out. Prairie setting it up on the perimeter here. Johnson. Mustangs dare him to go left, and he says, all right, I'll give it a go. That's going to be a foul on Will Doherty. That's going to be his third personal foul. Bringleson to inbounds. Back up to Holloway. Kicks it over to Trout. Trout thought about it. They elect to swing it to the other side. Johnson with it now, guarded again by Watkins. Holloway here, guarded by Doherty. Finds Shock on the post. Goes to work down low, he gets it, and it's a 1-point game. Lane Shock, good from the low post. Coulter Cranston on the cut. Turnaround Jay, air ball. Shock with the board. Shock, he's gonna just take it himself. Runs into trouble, but Bringleson there to bail him out. Holloway with it now. A late whistle. They're going to say Coulter Cranston got a hand on it. Coulter Cranston picks up his first personal foul. Kim Branson with 2 team fouls here in the quarter. Prairie with 3 team fouls. Holloway. I think they're going to get Cam Rosas. Wait, hold on. No, I take that back. That was Trout. They're saying Trout and Rosas got a little physical, and that's the third personal foul on Tyler Trout. So now 3 Prairie starters with 3 fouls. Dave Gomez with the move, no good. Pull up Jay. Here comes Bo Carlson. He kicks it out to Dollar Shell. 1-point game, Prairie down by 1, 22-23. Carlson guarded by Doherty. Back in the hands of Trout. Gets it to Dollar Shell, bobbles it. Cam Rosas is right there. He's got a wide open right side layup, and it's good. Cam Rosas extends the lead back to 3. Bringleson guarded by Doherty. Skips it around to Holloway. Holloway to Dollar Shell. Holloway works. Skips the pass to Carlson. Trout going to work. Rosas with the block from behind. Trout gets the ball back. Holloway with it now. Bringleson double teamed up in the corner. A lot of contact. The refs let him play on. I appreciate that. Oh, and that's going to be Cam Rosas picking up another foul. That might be. That's Trotter Watkins got flagged for it, and that was his Trotter's second personal. And that is number 30, Ryer Holloway at the line. It is a 3-point game, 2.5 to go here in the third. That makes it a 2-point game. Holloway, 1-1 that time. Watkins has a cutting Doherty. He finds Cranston. 11-point jumper, no, 11-foot jumper, no good. Trotter Watkins, 8-foot floater is good. Trotter Watkins extends the Kim Branson lead to 4. Bringleson guarded by Watkins this time. Now Dollar Shell. He's going to drive into the paint, stop and pop. No good. Cranston gets a hand on it. And he's just going to play point guard himself. Gets in the hands of Rosas. Skip pass to Watkins. Cranston deep in the baseline, has a cutting Rosas. He finds Gomez on the fly, no good. Crash to the floor, no foul called, play on, play on. Bringleson with it now, 4-point deficit for Prairie. Dollar Shell, guarded by Cranston up high. That's Kilmer in the game. Now Holloway back to Carlson. Dollar Shell. Back to Kilmer. Carlson guided up by Doherty. Doherty with 3 fouls, got to play off a little bit. Back in the hands of Dollar Shell. Bringleson up high with it, under a minute to go here in the third. Holloway, guarded by Gomez. He's working it across, back to Bringleson. I like the way how Prairie is being nice and patient on this possession. Dollar Shell's gonna drive to the paint. And there was a little contact, couple of Kim Branson Mustangs in the vicinity. That is Trotter Watkins picking up his 3rd personal. Must have got him from behind a little bit. Here is number 21, Derek Dollar Shell, sophomore on the squad at the line. Doesn't connect on that one, but he's got another one coming. Cooper Winter checking in for Coulter Cranston, giving the senior a break. Dollar Shell not able to connect that time, but Bringleson was right there, puts it up, gets fouled by Gomez. Bringleson gonna go to the line. Nice offensive board by the junior, Brennan Bringleson. Oh, they're gonna say that was on Cooper Winter. I guess he was also in the vicinity for Kim Branson. Bringleson connects on that one. It's a 3-point Kim Branson lead, and it's still a 3-point lead. Carlson got a hand on it, and it's another offensive board by Prairie. Dollar Shell kicks to Holloway. Carlson with it now. Swings it back to Kilmer. They swing it back to Dollar Shell. Carlson now at the top. Bringleson, guarded by Cooper Winter. He's gonna drive to the paint. Oh, goodness gracious. A lot of contact, could have gone either way. They're saying it stays here. Looks like they're gonna get, no. They're saying that was Cam Rosas with the foul. He must have got the foul before Will Doherty picked up the charge. That's all right. Anyway, Bringleson at the line. That was Cam Rosas' first. And that is the 5th foul for the team for the Kim Branson Mustangs. So every foul, well, there's only 6 seconds left. Now automatic double bonus. Bringleson misses that time. And that time. Only a few seconds. Trotter Watkins gets it up, but a little too strong. We got us a 3-point game, folks. 27-24, 8 minutes to play. Winner goes to the state tournament. We'll have it right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call
Back to it, folks. 8 minutes on the clock. 3-point game. Prairie down by 3. Winner gets to advance to play in Greeley next week in the round of 8. That pass stolen by Trotter Watkins. Cam Rosas not able to get it. He thought he was going to maybe get a foul. Never really got his footing. Hunter Johnson works it the other way, and he connects it. It's a 1-point game. Hunter Johnson getting it done. Cam Rosas with it now. Thought about it. Oh, and they're going to call Cam Rosas with the travel. 1-point game. Prairie with the chance to tie on this possession. Hunter Johnson inbounds right in the hands of Bringleson. Guarded by Doherty. Gets it into Johnson, a little give and go, deflected in the hands of Kim Branson. He finds Cam Rosas, layup is good. Kim Branson now up by 1. Sorry, no, up by 3 again. Easy to get confused when it's this close. Bringleson has the ball, and that is going to be Coach Dennis Bringleson calling a timeout. We're going to keep it right here, folks. Again, we have 8 games coming your way. The first one's probably already concluded. That was Flatirons at Schraw. That was on the NFHS network. The next one happening here in about an hour will be Levita at Stratton, the Levita girls. Then at 5 o'clock, 2 games. Kim Branson at High Plains and Springer at Des Moines. And then you'll see a couple of late afternoon games right here in Honey, Colorado. Honey at Trinidad Center versus Dayspring. And then DeBeck and Lone Star. Back to it. 7:04 left to go in the game. Winner faces whoever comes out of the Cheyenne Wells number 3 regional. Bringleson with it. Kicks it out to Schock, back in the game now with 3 fouls. Bringleson lets it fly. Comes up short. Schock with another big board. Brings it to within 1. Lane Schock getting it done on the glass. Rosas catch and shoot is good. Kim Branson now up by 4. Just over 6.5 to go. Bringleson still guarded by Will Doherty up high. Now it's Tyler Trout working down low, and those feet shuffled a little bit too much. Travel call. Kim Branson getting the ball back. Dave Gomez with it now. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Bringleson covering Rosas. Almost boxing one like here. Trotter Watkins backs it up. Gets it back in the hands of Cam Rosas. He's going to drive and dish to Doherty. That one, no good. Trotter Watkins hustles, flicks it back into the hands of Rosas. And they're going to say Bringleson was not set. He picks up the block. Man, that is so tough. I can never tell from where I'm sitting. Were those feet moving? Were they not? I admire when any player gets in there and is willing to take that contact. Good stuff by Bringleson. But unfortunately, that is his 3rd personal foul. 4 players for Prairie now with 3 fouls. Trotter Watkins goes to work in the lane. Turnaround J from 5 feet is good. Trotter Watkins extends the Kim Branson lead to 6 with just under 6 minutes to play. Bringleson guarded nearly full court by Will Doherty. Little junior on junior. Bringleson gets into the paint. He drives and kicks it to Bo Carlson. Nice baseline drive. Comes up short. Hunter Johnson with the putback. Hunter Johnson brings it back to a 4-point game. Cam Rosas with it now. He skips it over to Rosas. Will Doherty finally from his money shot spot. He's missed about 4 of those tonight. He's usually very consistent from that spot. Very timely shot for the junior. Bringleson being hounded again by Doherty. Close out by Rosas is good. He gets it ahead to Doherty. Layup no good, a little too fast. Schock with the rebound. Back in the hands of Trout. 6-point Kim Branson lead. About 5 minutes to play. Nice floater by Trout over the extended arms of Coulter Cranston. And Coach Bringleson calls another timeout.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in
At
today's
314 Colorado Avenue in Lahaina, the Diamond W Mercantile is just like the general stores of the Old West. We stock a little bit of everything, including but never limited to handcrafted tack, traditional housewares, homestead supplies, natural grocery items, locally grown meat, and many local handmade products. We are also proud to offer a variety of freshly roasted coffee drinks and bakery goods made from scratch. We are proud to offer a return to the simpler way of life for our community and hope you will stop in and say hello.
Welcome back, folks. Kim Branson, the higher seed, only sitting on a 4-point lead. Still a lot of basketball time to go here in this one. Just under 5 minutes to play. Prairie has been executing pretty well here in the first 3 minutes of the fourth. Kim Branson has it. Looks like Prairie might be looking to execute a half-court press. Kind of a trap. Kim Branson's able to break it. They get it back in the hands of Rosas, top of the key. Find Coulter Cranston deep, and he scores from the base. The senior converts, extends the Kim Branson lead back to 6. Bringleson still guarded by Doherty. Bringleson drives into the paint. Whoa, what a take by the junior Brennan Bringleson. It's back to a 4-point game. Will Doherty finds Cranston. Cranston gets it up. Gomez bails him out. Gomez, catch and shoot, no good. Brennan Bringleson gets it, chance to get it back to a 2-point game. Hunter Johnson had the ball, but he was stepping out of bounds at the time. Nice look, missed opportunity there by Prairie to get it to a 2-point deficit, but still tons of time. 4 minutes to go. Kim Branson up 38-34. Here's that half-court trapping press that Mustang's trying to run. Kim Branson taking their time. They got to get across the timeline, and they do. Watkins now skips it back to Gomez. Doherty in the corner, double team. Skip pass way up to Watkins. He's going to have to really hustle. He does. What a flying sequence. Kind of crazy. Coach Jesse Gomez wants to calm it down, and he calls for a full timeout.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Welcome back, folks. Here we go. Winner today gets to punch their ticket to the round of 8. That will be next week, hosted at UNC Greeley. It is a 4-point game, and this last possession was a little bit frenetic. Attribute that rather to Prairie's half-court defense and the half-court press they were trying to run. Kim Branson had a little bit of a challenge with that. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make. I expect Prairie, hey, keep running that. They've been executing very well defensively. Prairie has 4 players with 3 fouls apiece. 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go. 4-point Kim Branson lead. Rosas inbounds to Gomez. Will Doherty now. He's going to drive to the paint. Layup is no good. Carlson with the good defense and the rebound. Senior Bo Carlson. Key play for Prairie. Bringleson with it now. Back to Schock. Carlson guarded by Watkins. Back to Holloway. Now Bringleson. Prairie doing a good job moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to find cutters. Carlson thought about it. He drives in. He's just going to give it a go. Comes up short. Cranston with the board. Here comes Cam Rosas. 3 minutes to play. Which Mustang team goes to Greeley next week? Both teams haven't really fouled much here in the fourth. Only one foul committed by Prairie. So if they have to start fouling, they're going to have to do it frequently and a lot. Trick is they've got 4 players with 3. There's the first one. Bringleson is going to commit it, and that's foul number 4 on the junior, Brennan Bringleson. Second team foul of the quarter by Prairie. Here's Cam Rosas at the line. First one is good. 2.5 minutes to go. That extends the Kim Branson lead to 5. Substitution coming in. Trout and Dollarshell coming in for Carlson and Holloway. Second attempt by Cam Rosas is good. Kim Branson's lead extended back up to 6, 2.5 to go. Bringleson still guarded by Doherty up high. Trout with it now. Lane Shock working that paint, trying to get open. Bringleson's gonna run in. Gets it to fall. Back to a 4-point game. Rosas and Watkins a little give and go, back and forth. Watkins finds Gomez, skip pass back to Rosas at the top. Will Doherty drives the baseline, way long, but Cranston's there for the board. Watkins lets it fly, way short. Gomez rolls in, gets clobbered down low. Dave Gomez slow to get up. Dave Gomez still on the floor. I think he had a little contact to the head there. We're going to go ahead and just go to a quick commercial while we get this figured out.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
So Dave Gomez was able to get up and walk off the court on his own. He's holding his head, kind of got clobbered going down to the floor. Cooper Winter in for him now. Cooper Winter at the line. I don't know who they called the foul on. I didn't see it on the scoreboard. Cooper goes 1-1 at the line, extends the Kim Branson lead to 5. Shock with it now, guarded by Cranston. Doherty got a hand on it, but Bringleson able to recover. Bringleson driving, finds Shock down low. Shock able to go to work. And they're going to say that was a Prairie foul. Offensive foul by Lane Shock. Shock picks up foul number 4. That's the 4th personal foul by Prairie. The 5th. And I think that was a warning from the ref to Coach Bringleson of Prairie. And Coach Jesse Gomez wants to talk it over.
Lucero Angus is a first-generation registered and commercial cattle operation, headquartered at over 8,000 feet in the mountains of southern Colorado, west of Trinidad. They strive to offer the highest quality genetics from the most proven, sought-after sires and females in the Angus breed that perform and thrive in high-altitude conditions. They have many options, from embryos, pregnancies, semen, and registered and commercial cattle sales. Contact Justin Lucero at 719-859-1321 for more information.
Welcome back, folks. I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to all of our sponsors of this regional tournament coverage. Our Hang the Banner sponsors, High Desert Hunting and Woody's Furniture, in addition to our other regional playoff sponsors, Lucero Angus, Arthur Roloff, Edward Jones, Coto West Real Estate, Universal Incorporated, K-Bob Steakhouse, K95, 97.5, KLMX The Bear, and Cam Cummings, in addition to all those sponsors you see on the bottom. Those are our year-long sponsors, and we could not do it without their assistance. 5-point game, Kim Branson ahead. Prairie in foul trouble in that Lane Shock and Brendan Bringleson both on the floor, both playing with 4 fouls. Next foul by Prairie will send Kim Branson to the line, but at least Prairie will get the ball back in this desperate situation. Dave Gomez still on the floor, or on the bench rather. Nice pass from Charter Watkins into Coulter Cranston to extend the Kim Branson lead to 7. Just over a minute 15 to play. Cooper Winter with a little bit too much body, but Coach Jesse said, hey, good defense, he'll take that. Cooper Winter picking up foul number 2 on the night. Hunter Johnson's gonna inbounds. Holloway checking in, Dollar Shell checking out for Prairie. Johnson to inbounds. They get it to Bringleson, guarded again by Doherty. He goes baseline. Scoop, reverse, not quite there. Trotter Watkins on the rebound. Watkins with it. Here's that half-court press that gave Kim Branson a little trouble. Well, that was a kick into the belly of the ref. And they say, and one opportunity. Lane Shock with a heads-up play. Maybe I should say bellies-up play, because that ball got kicked into the belly of the referee. And he still played it. Yeah, Cranther get the ref with an assist. That was a funny play. Regardless, here's Lane Shock. The lead back to 5. Chance to cut it to 2. Doesn't connect there. Cam Rosas with the board. That was the second personal foul by Coulter Cranston. Under a minute to go. 5-point game. Kim Branson keeping it around the perimeter. They got, oh, that's an intentional. And that is called an intentional. You can't just shove a guy in the chest there. And that is, everybody has to go behind half court except for the shooter. That was number 30, Ryer Holloway, picking up the foul. That's his first of the game. Cam Rosas at the line for Kim Branson. He gets that one. Prairie wanted to foul, but not that kind of foul, because 2 shots, and then Kim Branson will get the ball back. The lead extended now to 6. Cam Rosas gets them both, and the Mustangs, because it was an intentional foul, will end up inbounding the ball here on the near sideline, right in front of the booth. 7-point game here in Kim, Colorado. The hometown Kim Branson Mustangs up over the Prairie Mustangs. Winner goes to Greeley. We're just going to keep it right here, folks. It has been a lot of fun thus far. Again, when this game is over, there's still a lot of basketball for you, even on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. The next one we got here on our YouTube channel will be at 5 o'clock. Springer at Des Moines. Then we head over to Honey. Trinidad taking on the hometown Honey Lady Farmers, and then Center versus Dayspring. You'll also see we got some games that we are producing but streaming onto the NFHS network. You can find them all right there. Still our crew, our play-by-play announcers, student-powered broadcasting. at regional playoffs this year. Now the hometown Kim Branson Mustangs get to inbounds as a result of that intentional foul by Holloway moments ago. Trotter Watkins guarded by Bringlesby. He's got 4. He can't foul or he's out. Hunter Johnson, tough defense there. Bo Carlson, skip pass over to Cooper Winter. It's a free ball. Loose end up in the hands of Watkins. 25 seconds left to go. They need to foul. Holloway does get a hand on Cameron Rosas. A little more gentle that time. That's going to send Cam to the line. Holloway picking up another foul. Ryer Holloway picks up foul number 2. Cam at the line for Kim Branson. Cameron connects on his first opportunity. 20 seconds left on the clock for Prairie to get back in this one with now an 8-point lead. They'll have to get some steals and execute near perfect basketball. Cam Rosas makes that one. And it looks like a technical foul has been assessed on Coach Bringleson of Prairie. And that's going to send Cam Rosas back to the line. Coach Bringleson had received a warning from that same referee earlier. And Coach Bringleson going and checking in all of his subs. Realizes now with a 9-point lead and only 20 seconds to go. Ethan Hagan checking in the game for Will Doherty. Tavin Watkins set to check in now for Cam Rosas, the shooter. And Cam Rosas connects. And as it was a technical foul, Kim Branson will get to inbounds the ball here on the sideline. 20 seconds on the clock. Here he is, Ethan Hagan. Puts it up. Oh, comes up short. Cooper Winter tried it, but he had a foot out of bounds when he got on the ball. Here's a couple new Prairie Mustangs. That's number 33, Chase Pollard. Hands it off to number 25, Wyatt Walker. As we look to close out this one. That is number 1. Don't have his number on our roster tonight, unfortunately. Kim Branson Mustangs with the steal to seal it. Final score, 48-38 in favor of the number 6 ranked Kim Branson Mustangs. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll have a scoring summary for you back here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Go to the West Real Estate specializes in residential, commercial, vacant land, property management, and farm ranch properties. Our exceptional staff of realtors truly believes we can accomplish anything with honesty and integrity. We possess the knowledge and experience that enables us to bring more properties to a successful close. With cutting-edge marketing tools to guide you towards buying or selling property with comprehensive support from start to finish. We're here for you every step of the way. Call Go to the West Real Estate today to learn why we lead the market in satisfied customers.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're going to keep it right here for the presentation of the region championship trophy, or plaque, rather. Congratulations to both teams. Prairie Mustangs fought valiantly, battled back, controlled the first half of play until Kim Branson kind of tamed back to it. Kim Branson gonna walk away with this regional championship, able to punch their ticket to play in the Grade 8 at Ely and Greeley next week. And they will likely take on the winner of the number 3 region. Top seed in that region is the Cheyenne Wells Tigers. All right, ladies and gents. We're just gonna head over to our bracket here for a minute. All right, now for the post-game scoring summary. First for the visiting Prairie Mustangs. Leading his team was sophomore Hunter Johnson, finishing with 10 points. Senior Lane Schock ended with 8. Tyler Trout finished with 7. Ryer Holloway finished with 3. Brendan Bringleson finished with 5. And the Mustangs are singing happy birthday to somebody over in the corner. Bo Carlson finishes with 4. Oh, it's Chrissy Gomez, Coach's wife, who's celebrating a birthday today. Thoroughly embarrassed by the Kim Branson Mustangs, I'm sure. Coach Gomez will hear about that later this evening. All right, for the Kim Branson Mustangs, leading his squad was Cam Rosas, coming in with 19 points on the game. Next highest score was Trotter Watkins at 14. Coulter Cranston finished with 10. Will Doherty finished with 2 points. Dave Gomez finished with 2, and Cooper Winter finished with 1. All right, as soon as we know who the Kim Branson Mustangs will face later on this evening, I'm sure we'll be posting about it here on the Saddle Rock Sports Facebook page. Head over back to our channel. At about 5 o'clock will be the next game. It'll be the Springer Lady Red Devils taking on the Des Moines Lady Demons in their first-round state tournament matchup there in Des Moines Gym. It's been a fun one on behalf of Blake Olguin and my statisticians for the night, Jody Doherty and Orville Strain. My name's Brad Doherty. It's been a fun one. We will see you at the next ball game.